always worship, thank, love, and glorify the reunited three most powerful, God, Timko-2, and the Son of God, for our soul's redemption.
So, we want to let all our friends know that the first thing to stop all killing is to become a vegan. A vegan diet can cleanse our bodies and minds. The Venerable Buddhist Master Dao Ming, vegan.
With profound humble gratitude and love to all venerated enlightened masters, we bow to the Almighty in soulful gratefulness for gifting us with their holy blessed presence. May all beings be awakened by their divine grace. Etc.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/BMD.
Programele noastre oferă multe limbi. Vă puteți uita pe suprememastertv.com/schedule și suprememastertv.com/BMD.
Also, be sure to follow us on our socials: YouTube, Facebook, Getter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Nico, Pinterest, Reddit, Substack, Telegram, Threads, TikTok, Truth Social, Tumblr, VK, and X, previously known as Twitter, in multiple languages by searching Supreme Master TV.
The most powerful daily prayer for any time and before meditation, which is the order from God, and Supreme Master Ching Hai shares with us by His blessed grace.
We humbly worship, praise, thank, obey, and love God Almighty, the Most High, the greatest, for world vegan, world peace, and our soul liberation. We thank, love, praise the only Son of God, who is the ultimate Master for our salvation. We follow the teaching of all the saints and sages. We thank, love, and praise them, who are the representatives of God for our spiritual elevation.
We now invite you to watch the next part of Supreme Master Ching Hai's message titled A Conversation with the King of the Sun, Part 9 of 12 on Between Master and Disciples, given in English on May 11, 2025.
Vegan, the antidote for world destruction.
Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, is a world-renowned spiritual teacher, humanitarian, and artist. She has been invited to lecture on the Kuan Yin method of meditation throughout the world. We now invite you to view Walk the Way of Love, an introduction to Supreme Master Ching Hai.
We'll search high and low for a little love to bestow on all beings in all corners of existence. Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan.
Supreme Master Ching Hai, as she has affectionately become known, lives a message that walks the way of love. A renowned humanitarian, artist, and spiritual visionary, her love and assistance has extended beyond all cultural and racial boundaries to people around the world. The needy and homeless, institutions of medical research, war veterans, the disadvantaged, the physically and mentally handicapped, refugees, and victims of natural disasters, etc. We witness countless reminders of the compassion, the trademark of this caring lady, and the international foundation that has grown out of her loving example.
Whatever we can share, begin with sharing. And then we will feel a subtle change in ourselves. More love will be pouring into our consciousness, and we will be aware of something. And that is the beginning. We are here to learn to grow, as well as to learn to use our power, our limitless power of love and creativity, in order to make a better world wherever we happen to be incarnated. Don't worry, I pray for you, okay, honey?
Not only are human beings the blessed beneficiaries of her kindness, animal people from different species are also the recipients of her boundless benevolence.
You okay, boy? You okay? Yeah, come on. Hey, look at you. Oh, quack. You happy? Quack. Hello, you grow so big now, you. Bon appetito. I love you. Good appetite. This is one of the reasons why we should be vegan. Love for all beings, extending love.
Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, was born in Central Olac, or Vietnam. During her early years, she was often found helping hospital patients, the needy, as well as injured animal people in whichever way she could. As a young adult, she moved to Europe to study and continued there as a translator for the Red Cross. She soon discovered that pain and suffering exist in all corners of the globe, and her search for the remedy to this became the foremost goal in her life. She was happily married at the time to a German doctor, and although it was an extremely difficult decision for both of them, her husband agreed to a separation. She then embarked on what became a 2-year-plus journey in search for spiritual understanding. Finally, in the deepest reaches of the Himalayas in India, she found an enlightened master who imparted to her the Kuan Yin method, a meditation method on the inner heavenly light and sound. After a period of practice, she became fully enlightened. Soon after her return from the Himalayas, at the earnest request of those around her, Supreme Master Ching Hai shared the Kuan Yin method with others, encouraging them to look within to find their own greatness. Through the Kuan Yin method of meditation, they also attained greater fulfillment, happiness, and peace. Before long, invitations arrived from the United States, etc.
I saw that I was everywhere and in every creature.
Europe.
To see God is very, very simple.
Asia.
All religions tell you, be a good person here and find heaven while you can.
Australia.
We are the sons and daughters of God. We are ourselves, the Supreme Master.
Africa.
I will show you how to get direct teaching.
And South America.
And keep the commandments and try to lead a more vegan life.
As well as from important organizations for Supreme Master Ching Hai to give lectures.
The peace and love that we most often talk about and seek, we have within ourselves. You must look inside and find your own treasure and find the real, lasting happiness. The future is in our hands. So you make it beautiful or you make it worse. It's up to you.
Supreme Master Ching Hai has realized many spontaneous talents that she expresses through artistic paintings and creations, music and poetry, and aesthetic jewelry and clothing designs, expressing the inner and outer beauty. The income generated from her artistic creations has enabled Supreme Master Ching Hai to create an independent source of funding for humanitarian activities in support of her noble mission of assisting God's children in their times of need. Although she does not seek acknowledgement of any kind, Supreme Master Ching Hai has been given awards worldwide by government officials and private organizations on numerous occasions. They include the World Peace Award, the World Spiritual Leadership Award, the Award for Promotion of Human Rights, the World Citizen Humanitarian Award, the Award for Outstanding Public Service to Mankind, the 2006 Goosey Peace Prize, the Los Angeles Music Week Certificate of Commendation, and first place silver for the 27th Annual Telly Awards 2006. In addition, October 25th and February 22nd have been proclaimed as the Supreme Master Ching Hai Day in the United States.
She also brings love around the world where there is hate. She brings hope where there is despair. And she brings understanding where there is misunderstanding. She is the light of a great person, an angel of mercy for all of us.
Agradecer a la Suprema Maestra su liderazgo, agradecerle su optimismo, agradecerle ese don de gente que tiene que la hace tan única y tan especial.
Una impresión muy grata de ver un corazón tan noble, tan dispuesto a servir. Ella está sirviendo a todos los seres humanos, está sirviendo al planeta para salvarlo, para rescatarlo. Tiene un corazón noble, pero también un gran liderazgo. Sé que van a suceder las cosas que tienen que suceder.
Supreme Master Ching Hai is one of the truly dedicated people of this era, helping others find and create a beautiful vision of our future. Many great people in history have had a dream, and in her own words, so does Supreme Master Ching Hai.
I dream that all the world will become peaceful. I dream that everyone becomes the Buddha. I dream that all the killing will stop. I dream that all the children will walk in peace and harmony. I dream that all the nations shake hands with each other, protect each other, and help each other. I dream that our beautiful planet will not be destroyed. It takes billions, trillions of years to produce this planet. And it's so beautiful, so wonderful. I dream that it will continue, but in peace, beauty, and love.
小虎，手上扎刺了，咋办呢？再摸一下。
The third level in the moon is not the same like the third level of the humans. Like if you are a human and you reach the third level, then you stay within the three worlds. Then the three worlds one day will be destroyed. If there's no other better energy that you create, then the three worlds will be destroyed because they're still low. And still somehow some percentage is physical, so it can be destroyed. But the moon people's third level is different. See, they were born like that. They were created like that. So they will not be destroyed. It's different. The moon's third level is in a different environment, a different energy, different frequency, because they stay outside of our world, you see? They stay outside of the three worlds, so they will not be influenced by this law of destruction, yeah? The moon is not destroyable because they live in another system. For example, an American citizen in America has a house, has cars, has a passport, has children, has a job, all that. And another citizen in another, maybe a very restricted country. They also have house, have children, have cars, have jobs, but they are not as free as the American citizen. And within that restricted country, their life could always, anytime, could be destroyed or be killed or imprisoned, or all kinds of things can happen to them, and nobody can help them. Nobody can defend them. But in America, for example, even if you are a suspect of a certain crime, but even the government gives them a lawyer for defense. But in the restricted country, you go to prison and then you will die or not, or stay in prison, but nobody cares about you. The lawyer has to work for the government, not for you. And you don't have truly any private lawyer that you can pay and then you'll be free. It's different. The government will decide if you will be free and you'll be alive or not. In some restricted countries, it's like that. They don't truly have a clear law to protect their citizens and to show their innocence. Even in America also, for example, some people are being wrongly accused and already in prison and supposed to be prisoners for life or even almost going to die. But then there are other non-governmental, non-profit organizations of lawyers who will try to help these innocent people if they have some evidence or they have some confession, a true confession from that prisoner, then they will try to get all the evidence from DNA or from what kind of witnesses until they find all the evidence enough to rescue that prisoner. And many are being freed like that. Some people in America, for example, especially, before, if you are a person of color, then the chance of you being free or being defended is slimmer than if you're a real white American. I read on the internet or some magazine before. I guess it's better now. And then after 27 years, that American black person got free. And then the government even recognized their wrongdoing, pay him many millions of dollars. Of course, nothing can buy his happiness or pay for his misery inside the prison all these decades. But still, at least, you see, there is justice. And the justice is being respected and paid for even. But in restricted countries, oh no, I don't hear such things. I hear only that you will go immediately to maybe a concentration camp or a prison or whatever and even die in there, brutally, but the government would not admit it. Even just to wear a scarf or the scarf just gets loose and you don't notice, you can die. You can be imprisoned, beaten up and die, even you are just a young, vulnerable girl. Or maybe this girl is not having a clear mental ability. Some children don't have good mental capability, and they don't really know how to behave very well. And then that's it, secret police just go arrest you, beat you up in their car, and then put you in prison, and then you die. A lot like that in some restricted countries. I don't know what God they believe in. I don't believe God would approve that. Whatever God they believe in just makes people feel repulsed and not wanting to follow your belief system. Even your own people went out to protest and all that. And you even beat them up, these protesters. You just take any of the girls you think stupid enough or young enough and bring them in prison, also beat them up and maybe kill them also. I don't know if God will ever forgive you, the leaders of such countries. I'm telling you truly, you will not be forgiven. You might be stay in hell for long time, long eons of time. The people in the moon, even the outer world of the moon, they are third level, but they are different, in a different system. For spiritual reasons, they are in the moon. The distraction is almost zero there, and they are just deep within themselves. continuing with their spiritual journey. And the moon is a different material from the earth. It's not destructible. And these people are already in third level, they would never go down. But in this physical world, even some of my initiates, I lifted them up until even the fourth level. But for some reason, the dual mind would make them sometimes think negatively or be affected by family members, wife, husband, or children, or job. And then they just think negatively and they're down to the third level. They lost at least one step from the fourth level becomes third level. That is very big. It takes a long time to go up again. Difficult. So understand the difference. Yeah? And they will reach the fourth level later, even though it takes long, 1,000 years or something, yeah? Because the moon is more stable. And also within the moon, inside the moon, people are at the fourth level. So that also helps the energy to go down up to the outer level of the moon. And that helps them a lot also. So the people from this planet, if they love the moon so much and practice well somehow, for some reason, have enough merit, and reach the same level, the same frequency as the moon people there, then they can come and get you up there. But any other people cannot do that. You can't even visit the moon by an astral body. Can they? Let me ask. Oh, no, they cannot. Even if you, like a human, use an astral body to go up to the moon and visit the moon, you will not be able to go in. Because the system there is also spiritually scanning you. It's not just physical ID, but the aura. They will scan you by your aura, by your spiritual energy, by your spiritual frequency. So you can't just go there if your frequency does not match. It's not the same as the moon people, whether outer or inner. I'm saying outer of the moon, but they all have their system. It's a world, it's not just the way we look at it like that. Outer or inner, they have the world within. The inner is physical world. You can see them there like humans, but they're more beautiful. And the outer world, even though you don't see the world because this is a different world, it's a different frequency. So it's invisible. But still, they all have the world inside, and nobody can enter without permission or without an invitation from these moon people or sun people. So don't try, huh? Oh, actually, we talk about the moon. I would like to clarify also a little bit about the moon. When I said the moon people came from the peace world, it doesn't mean like those words that we have in our planet, like peace people world or disturbing peace world, not this kind of world. But in terms of the world, like our world, planet. So the moon people came originally from a distant planet. And because they had this intergalactic war problem from the neighbor, aggressive people, they just left that planet and went to the moon. So I just want you to know that it was a great race, not just came from a small little corner of a planet, but a planet by itself. That planet where the moon people came from was just like our planet, with human-like beings who lived on it. But they are in a better level of consciousness, the fourth level. As I told you, the fourth level in terms of the 5 consciousnesses that from our earth to the 5th level, the 5th dimension of spiritual frequency. So they are on the 4th. That was about the people who are living inside the moon, and the people outside the moon are still on the 3rd level, but they are spiritually very strong, not like a human's achievement that practice and arrived at the 3rd level. It's a similar frequency, it's just different in terms of original quality. The moon people who live outside of the moon's surface are invisible to the human eye. They could live there.
Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, is a world-renowned spiritual teacher, humanitarian, and artist. To learn more about her compassionate life and teachings, please visit suprememastertv.com/master.
Vegan, heaven marks your compassion.
Supreme Master TV Max. Maximize nearly limitless blessings everywhere. The new version of Supreme Master TV Max channels immeasurable blessings from the supreme grace of God. How to best utilize this free of charge tool. Easy. Play it on as many devices as possible.
Buy more, no use telephones, old tablets, anything. The more the better. Spread it anywhere, in your garage, in your garden, in your car, on your bus, at your work, quietly of course, everywhere. The more the better, because right now the blessing power is spread out so incredibly, almost like limitless. So you make use of that in order to strengthen the positive power in this world, to help me to save it, okay? Save people.
Go to suprememastertv.com/max. Click the button that is for your device. One is for PC or Android phone or tablet. The other is for Apple iOS phone or tablet and any other device. Under that, you can click on the plus screens buttons for Max. Each Max screen has a nearly infinite number of screens behind it. 1 plus 119,200 Max. Watch one big screen of Supreme Master TV with a thin line of 119,200 screens of Max around it, along with additional smaller screens. The most powerful daily prayer can be viewed similarly, with even more Max screens surrounding it. Combo. See Supreme Master TV alongside 3 or more smaller screens of Max. Enjoy our TV and the immense blessing at the same time. The download button downloads a video or audio file of the most powerful daily prayer to your device to keep the positive energy flowing without an internet connection. Please tell all you know, all others, so this can help the whole world to be saved. Print out a Supreme Master TV Max card to distribute wherever you go, for example, if it is safe for you.
That kind of concentrated, huge, incredible energy will bless your home, bless your environment, your village, your town, or your city. And if many people do that, will bless your country, bless the world. Then our world will have less disasters, less war, more happiness, more intelligence, and more abundant blessings in our life. Just try it and you'll see the miracles that will happen.
Please visit suprememastertv.com/max, youtube.com/@folia999/streams, or youtube.com/@suprememastertvlive/streams.
Peace is happening around our world.
Peace News number 84 of many and counting.
There are many countries promoting peace and fostering amity among peoples and governments. Etc.
February 2024. The Turkish government proposes that Turkey once again host peace dialogue between Ukraine and Russia to end the war, with the last round held in Turkey in March 2022. By creating peace, we all can make a loving, serene, and prosperous world.
We humbly worship, praise, thank, obey, and love the reunited three most powerful God, Timko II, and the Son of God.
Lovely viewers, we thank you for your company for today's episode titled A Conversation with the King of the Sun, Part 9 of 12 on Between Master and Disciples. Coming up next is Be Organic Vegan to Save the Planet, Part 21 of a multi-part series on Words of Wisdom, right after noteworthy news. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television for more constructive programming.
Being vegan, having peace, heaven, Godspeed.